In this Aurora 3D text and logo maker review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this software. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Aurora 3D text and logo maker. Now, Aurora 3D text and logo maker is a software that lets you create the highest quality 3D text and logos in one of the easiest ways. Now, this is what you should see once you've first signed up to the software or just logged in and installed the software to your computer. Now I'm going to go ahead and go through each feature, and then throughout the review I'm going to dive deeper into each feature, showing what this software has to offer. So this is pretty much it. It's a logo or text kind of 3D asset creator, and you can go ahead and edit all of that type of things here. So I'm really excited to go ahead and jump into this because it is a really great software to go ahead and use. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this straight from this template section. So once you open up the software, it should greet you with this page where it says please select a template. Now you don't actually have to select a template. You can go ahead and just click X and start straight from scratch, or you can go ahead and select a template if you need any help, or if you're just a beginner going ahead and starting out and wanting to get your head around the software. So you have three different sections that you can go ahead and create. We've got text, logo, and buttons. So three different areas where you can go ahead and start creating or editing your 3D assets. Now in the text, there's a lot of kind of templates for you to go ahead and choose from, loads of different designs, loads of different kind of features. You can go ahead and scroll through these and see which one you like. Same with the logo, a good amount to choose from to go ahead and see what you like. And then same with the buttons, go ahead and see what you like. There's a pretty good amount to choose from and a good variety of different types of designs. Now if you've already started this software, you can open up an existing file or a recent file at the bottom, change some settings as well, and then click OK or close once you've selected your design. So for this, we're going to go with a logo, and we're going to go with this Audi logo right here for the sake of this review. So once you click it, you can click OK. And then it opens up the main workspace software where we can start selecting and designing this logo. So straight off the bat, if you click on anything or any of the assets, you can see that these kind of nodes or rotation areas appear where you can go ahead and start changing some of the assets that are already on the template. The blue node goes ahead and changes it or spins it around. The green one spins it around left to right, and then the red one backwards and forward. So to go ahead and then undo any of those, you can click Ctrl Z. Or if you just right click on it, you can click undo, undo, etc. and then go ahead and undo all of what you've just done. So in terms of this workspace area, on the left hand side we've got this panel where we can go ahead and add and pretty much remove assets like text, squares, circles, stars, etc. This is the section where you can go ahead and just select and start adding more 3D assets to your page. All the way at the top, this is where you go ahead and edit those assets. We've got the text edits like just normal bold, the size and stuff like that. Same with the text color and text design. And then all the way to the right, you can go ahead and actually just edit the shapes and shape color. So up there is where you go ahead and design. On the left hand side is where you implement. Very simple and straightforward workspace, which is a feature I personally really love about this software. It's just how straightforward and incredibly easy this actually is for beginners to get their head around. Then on the right hand side, we've got kind of properties and templates where we can go ahead and add text, shapes, frames, icons and lights. Just all different templates and styles for you to go ahead and choose from. And there you go, that's pretty much it for the workspace overall. So again, very straightforward, which is a feature I truly love. And I think it's really great for anyone to go ahead and get their head around as soon as they jump onto this software. So if we were to go ahead and jump into this, maybe we want to go ahead and just kind of change this logo around a bit to make it more of our own logo rather than an Audi logo. So I'm going to go ahead and start moving these rings about. I'm actually going to make it so it's face on rather than at an angle that we're looking at it right now. So if you were to go ahead and change that again, like I said at the start, all you have to do is click on it and then use these rotation nodes to start rotating the angle. So if we rotate it to the left right there and then placed it here, and then we rotated it forward, you can now see we've placed the ring right in front of us. I'm going to go ahead and quickly do this with all four so you can then see the example. So there you go, after a bit of playing about and kind of measuring or changing these sizes and kind of the angles, I have now made the Audi logo just facing front. So it does take quite a bit of time. Again, I think this whole software is very straightforward. However, it does take time to go ahead and get the result you're looking for. So you've got to be really patient and really intricate when actually designing in this software. So now if you want to go ahead and move these rings about, as easy as just clicking them and dragging them we can go ahead and just do that. So we're going to go ahead and kind of change our design here to make something different. And then let's say I want to get rid of one, I can just right click it and then click delete, and we now just have 3 rings. So I'm going to go ahead and just make 3 rings here all interlapping with each other. And then once you've made that, you then have your 3 rings or design kind of moved about. So very easy to go ahead and follow along, and very straightforward process. Again, a feature I personally really love. So now if we want to go ahead and change the color of these rings, all we have to do is just select them. So as you can see, I've selected it, and if we click fill color, you can see we can actually change the color right here of these rings. So I kind of want to make them a blue, maybe a dark blue, and then we can change the color there. So if I move this one over here a bit, fill color, make it a dark blue again, and then same with the final one, make it a dark blue. So now I've got 3 dark blue rings, very well designed and very easy to go ahead and make sure they're right. So if I wanted to also add some text, like I said before, you can go ahead and just go on this left hand side panel where you actually implement stuff, click on that, and then just drag and kind of make some text icon. So now we have the text right here ready for our design. Next, if you want to go ahead and edit this text, all we have to do is double click it, and then we can then edit and delete this text icon that it's given us, and then put our own text in. And then once you click that, we now have our reviews text all typed in the background, when we can go ahead and change it and move it about just like we did with these rings. If you want to go ahead and resize it, just click on it again, and then you can go ahead and resize it just like that, or kind of change it about. And there you go, we've resized it, and we now have our reviews text ready to just be implemented. Or if we change the text color, again, click on it, text color, and you can go ahead and change it just like we did with the rings. So overall, a very straightforward and simple process. Just like I've been saying throughout this review, we can go ahead and just change this in any way we like. So like I've shown you here, you can go ahead and start from scratch on a template, start from scratch by implementing your own either icons on the left hand side, or just kind of add what the software gives you in templates on this right hand side as well, like shapes, frames, icons, etc. If we were to add a bit of a light, we can add that, we can click that as well, and then there's been added a light right there. Very simple and very easy to go ahead and just do. So there you go. It doesn't look too great, but again, you want to go ahead and spend as much time as you can on this software to go ahead and make the best version of your text for you, which is what I love about this software. It's good for beginners because of how straightforward it is, but it's also really insanely great for professionals because of how intricate this actually is. So once you're happy with it, you can go ahead and just click file and save up here, or even export, and then you're pretty much done with your process. And there you go, that is it for the Aurora 3D text and logo maker. Now this software is absolutely incredible and absolutely insane at making 3D assets and logos and just text in general. A couple of features that I personally really love about this software is just the whole workspace and how straightforward and easy it is for beginners, professionals, and everyone in between. Another feature that I really love is how good the actual panel in creating it is really well made. You can go ahead and import objects or text at any point. There's a couple of other softwares out there that use this type of workspace and technique, but it has pretty much nothing compared to the Aurora 3D text and logo maker, just because of how straightforward and simple it is for everyone. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I absolutely would. Anyone who's looking to go ahead and create 3D text, assets and logos, definitely one of the best softwares out there, and I would recommend it to them. And finally, would I use this software myself? Yes, I would definitely use this software myself if I ever needed to go ahead and make 3D assets, logos and text. Overall, 10 out of 10 software, and I would use it again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.